September 18, 2015, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, raided Volkswagen headquarters, issuing a notice of violation of the Clean Air Act, accusing Volkswagen and Audi of deploying a surreptitious emissions compliance defeat device in their 2-liter TDI diesel engines. This started a huge string of investigations and legal cases for not only Volkswagen and Audi, but the car industry at large. This string of investigations, known as the Dieselgate scandal, unearthed evidence related to the deceptive software embedded in Audi's diesel vehicles. In this video, we'll explore the Dieselgate scandal as well as other failures in Audi's history that have had significant consequences on both lives and financial repercussions. Let's dive in. Number 1. Dieselgate scandal. As previously mentioned, the most notorious and damaging business failure ever for Audi was its involvement in the Volkswagen emission scandal, commonly known as Dieselgate. In 2015, it was revealed that Audi, along with other Volkswagen Group brands, had equipped its diesel vehicles with software designed to manipulate emissions tests. During emissions testing, the vehicles adhere entirely to federal emissions standards. However, in real-world driving scenarios, the computer system switches to a distinct mode, bringing about significant alterations in fuel pressure, injection timing, exhaust gas recirculation, and in models equipped with AdBlue, the quantity of urea fluid sprayed into the exhaust. While this mode may enhance fuel efficiency and power, it also allows for increased nitrogen oxide emissions, a pollutant associated with smog and linked to lung cancer, reaching levels up to 40 times higher than the federally mandated limit. So what was the outcome of this scandal? The Dieselgate scandal hit the environment hard. With excessive emissions of nitrogen oxide, the scandal significantly contributed to air pollution, creating a ripple effect that took a toll on public health. The fallout wasn't just about cars, it was about the air we breathe and the health of communities. The repercussions of Dieselgate weren't confined to boardrooms, they played out in courtrooms globally. Audi found itself entangled in a web of lawsuits and investigations. Navigating this legal maze strained the company's finances and left a lasting mark on its brand image. It wasn't just about paying fines, it was about the courtroom drama that echoed far beyond corporate walls. Audi, hand in hand with Volkswagen, felt the financial pinch deeply. The fallout from Dieselgate translated into a hefty bill, billions of dollars in fines, settlements, and the cost of recalls. The financial impact went beyond the bottom line. It tarnished Audi's reputation and sent its stock value on a downward spiral. All in all, Volkswagen has paid out over $33 billion due to the scandal. And Audi, the VW subsidiary, paid a final $927 million in 2018 to close out the investigation. Now, aside from the vast amount of legal and financial repercussions of this specific scandal, Audi, like many other car makers, has dealt with other problems in its products that led to recalls. These recalls range from small glitches to more serious safety problems. Quality problems and recalls raise concerns about consumer safety, leading to potential accidents, injuries, and in the worst cases, loss of life. Each recall is more than a bureaucratic process. It signifies a commitment to keeping people safe in Audi's vehicles. Recalls go beyond fixing technical problems, they become expensive endeavors. The financial burden includes the cost of correcting defects, dealing with legal issues, and trying to minimize damage to the brand's reputation. It's not just about fixing mechanical issues, it's about handling the financial consequences that affect the entire company, from production to the boardroom. This financial strain echoes through the organization, emphasizing the real-world impacts on the company's finances and ultimately its profitability. Neglecting the strategic aspects of a recall can have profound repercussions, even if the product ultimately proves innocent. A stark example is found in the history of Audi of America back in 1986. Under pressure from the Center for Auto Safety, prompted by reported incidents of Audi 5000 seemingly accelerating uncontrollably during gear shifts, Audi faced a critical recall situation. The cause of these unintended accelerations remained ambiguous, whether it stemmed from a technical flaw or a driver's challenge in maneuvering the pedals, which are arranged differently from the European norm. Audi's response, delayed by 3 months, aimed at replacing the idle stabilization valve and repositioning the brake and gas pedals on 132,000 Audi 5000 spanning 1984 to 1986. However, the implemented solution in July 1986 veered off course, with Audi opting for a gear shift lock requiring brake depression before shifting into gear. The estimated $25 million cost of the recall, typical for automotive recalls of such magnitude, was just the beginning. Adverse TV reports, a steady influx of accident reports, even on models with the new locks, and a class action lawsuit dealt a severe blow to Audi's US sales and brand reputation. A 1990 study highlighted an 11.5% greater depreciation in the resale value of the Audi 5000 due to the sudden acceleration problem. Other models also suffered, with the Audi 4000 depreciating 9.2% more than projected, and even the Audi Quattro, lacking an automatic transmission, facing a 6.8% higher depreciation in 1987. Subsequent efforts, including resale value assurance programs and advertising, aided in sales recovery, but at a substantial cost. In March 1989, the NHTSA report attributed the sudden acceleration issue to driver error, not a mechanical glitch. Yet Audi's US sales plummeted from 74,000 units in 1985 to 21,225 units in 1989, signaling a prolonged struggle. Rebuilding consumer confidence in the brand and company became a costly endeavor, all stemming from a situation not even rooted in a mechanical flaw. In 2018, Audi recalled about 1.2 million cars and SUVs worldwide because the electric coolant pumps can overheat and possibly cause a fire. The recall covers the 2013 to 2016 A4, the 2013 to 2017 A5, the 2012 to 2015 A6, and the Q5 SUV from 2013 to 2017. All have 2-liter turbocharged engines. In the NHTSA documents, Audi notes that 342,867 vehicles were affected, and that 100% of them were estimated to have the defect. In the documents, the automaker notes that the same cars were recalled in 2017 and that software was updated, but that the coolant pump problems continued. This flaw, of course, proved to be a costly one, costing Audi additional millions in recall costs. Most recently, in September 2023, the Audi A3 and Q2 models have been hit with the notice with the affected models made between 2019 and 2023. The problem was identified as a faulty internal fuse box that might have not been correctly installed during the manufacturing process. According to the Department of Transport, this installation defect could result in the wiring harness within the car's internal fuse box becoming loose at any time. Audi has recalled almost 8,000 of its cars due to an alarming default that could cause injury or even death to vehicle occupants and other road users. Recalls pose significant challenges for Audi, impacting the company across multiple dimensions. From a financial perspective, recalls incur substantial costs, encompassing expenses related to fixing defects, legal battles, and potential damage to brand reputation. Operationally, recalls disrupt production schedules, leading to delays in delivering vehicles to customers and potential shortages of essential components throughout the supply chain. Moreover, recalls can negatively influence consumer trust and brand loyalty, as they highlight potential quality issues. Audi must carefully manage recalls to mitigate these effects, prioritizing swift and effective resolutions to uphold its reputation for quality and reliability in the competitive automotive market. Moving on to another costly saga of Audi history. In 2021, Volkswagen faced a severe data breach, with data hackers compromising the information of 3.3 million customers, where over 97% of those affected were Audi customers and prospective buyers. The exposed data varied across customers but included contact details ranging from names and addresses to more sensitive information such as social security numbers and loan numbers. The breach notification, initially reported by TechCrunch, outlined the compromised information, stating, "The data included some or all of the following contact information about you: first and last name, personal or business mailing address, email address, or phone number. In some instances, the data also included information about a vehicle purchased, leased, or inquired about, such as the vehicle identification number, make, model, year, color, and trim packages." Furthermore, the breach exposed highly sensitive information related to eligibility for purchases, loans, or leases. Over 95% of this sensitive data comprised driver's license numbers, and a smaller subset included dates of birth, social security or social insurance numbers, account or loan numbers, and tax identification numbers. Recognizing the severity of the breach, Volkswagen took measures to address the fallout. For the 90,000 customers whose more sensitive information was exposed, VW offered complimentary credit protection and monitoring services inclusive of $1 million in insurance against identity theft. Audi, a prominent player in the automotive industry, has faced substantial setbacks throughout the years, leaving a notable impact on its operations and reputation. From high-profile recalls to significant data breaches, the company has navigated a challenging terrain that tested its resilience and customer trust. Recalls, such as those prompted by quality issues or safety concerns, have not only resulted in financial losses, but have also cast shadows on Audi's commitment to delivering reliable and safe vehicles. The mishandling of recall responses has at times exacerbated the consequences, emphasizing the importance of effective crisis management. Worker strikes and labor disputes have added another layer of complexity. Production disruptions and increased costs stemming from these conflicts can impact not just the bottom line, but also the morale of the workforce, and consequently, the quality of Audi's products. These setbacks, while challenging, provide valuable lessons for Audi and the broader industry. They underscore the need for proactive quality control measures, robust cybersecurity protocols, and effective labor relations strategies. Navigating these challenges with transparency, swift action, and a renewed commitment to excellence will be crucial for Audi as it seeks to regain and reinforce consumer trust in the competitive and ever-evolving automotive landscape. So what do you think? Does this change your impression of Audi? Have you ever owned an Audi that was affected by some of these recalls? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.